Razor Sharp Studios. It's time for the Big Dog AC Show. Big Dog AC Show. We're back. We're hanging out, getting close to Halloween.
So excited. Halloween.
AC's favorite time of the year. She loves that.
It's the start of the Halloween the holiday season, as I wanted to say.
So if you think that Christmas is AC's holiday, oh no, it's Halloween, man. I'm telling you, the fucking decorations go up. We scare the kids. We do it right every Halloween.
Yes,
we always do.
And it's the beginning of October, so the beginning of the Halloween season. So I keep calling it Halloween month, and I'm sorry, it's October. I keep trying to say it, but I want to get our decorations up.
Yes.
We have to get them down from the attic so we can go ahead and put everything. And so the next episode, the studio will be decorated.
Yeah, we do an episode for what we do in October. We do an episode every weekend. So get ready because we're coming. We're bringing it all. And now we're video, which is cool.
We're video. And this weekend
is
designated as the ghost weekend.
Ghost.
So
I know you and Snacks were talking about getting me to go into a cemetery, and I'm like, fuck that.
Well, yeah, because like last year,
no,
we went into a haunted house, right? And so I thought this year would be nice to go ahead and do a cemetery. And so far, Big Dog's not on board, but we'll see.
Yeah,
we still have a couple. We have a couple weeks left, so
I think we got a little time left on that cemetery. So
Rock and Roll Kitty just walked in and kind of just blew our whole lighting scheme up.
Yeah, she just walked out too.
She did.
She rubbed herself on the box right here,
to make sure.
And then see ya.
Well, we're trying to set up. I don't know if people. Okay, if you're on our YouTube, you see that we have a red light on me. I guess I'm the evil one, and there's blue light on you. So you're the good one.
I got blue balls.
Yeah, is that what that is? Okay, that's what that is. So Rock and Roll Kitty insists on rubbing her face on all these lights and
what
messing
the fuck
up.
is up with her, man? She rubs her face on
stuff.
everything. I mean, she rubs her face. I'm eating like breakfast. She's rubbing her shit on my omelet. I'm like, what are you doing?
She's got to sense everything, and I'm having a hard time with my headphones because my ponytail or my little whatever hair thing I got going on in the front.
80s.
I got my 80s hair.
80s metal.
Is kind of hitting my microphone thing. So I'm trying, or my headset thing here. And it's like getting all over the place. Okay. I'm trying to adjust to it. Sorry.
Big Dog AC Show. AC had a brain fart, but she's okay. She's
and
back.
then my headphones. I don't know what I said in my head. I don't know what I said.
So this week I'm sitting there, and I watch a little NFL, and I like to watch the games and shit like that. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching a game, and all of a sudden they say, "Oh shit, look out. Here comes the halftime show for the Super Bowl." And I'm thinking, "Oh fuck."
We're excited. Okay, what is it going to be?
Who the fuck is it?
Because last year was awesome, right?
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. The OGs were there.
Yes.
Give me a break.
Snoop.
Without those OGs, none of this other shit would even be around.
Right.
So all of a sudden I'm like, all right, man, who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? Rihanna. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Rihanna has a great style of what she does and everything, but she hasn't been relevant for 10 years. She hasn't done anything. I mean, the most I've ever seen of her is how she hooked up with ASAP Rocky or whatever.
Is it ASAP Rocky?
I guess. Anyways,
okay.
So then, I mean, I get it. I understand she's had some success, but you're the halftime show. And you had a great point, AC. You had a great point about how in between, the quarters and stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They play rock and roll. They play Metallica, the Stones, and all this shit. Mm-hmm. Come on, man. There has got to be a rock band out there that you can pay to. I mean, the NFL is a multi-million-dollar deal. Can you just get a rock band? But you know what? I'm gonna chill with Rihanna. I hope she brings a lot of friends because I think she's going to need them.
Well, we will see how that show is.
Yeah.
I hope it's not like the one with The Weeknd. That was horrible.
Oh, and then one before that was Lopez and Shakira.
Well, I know, and I know you don't like them, but I personally like Shakira.
Yeah.
And so I didn't hate it, but The Weeknd was truly a horrible.
No, don't get me wrong.
That was a horrible
halftime
show.
Don't get me wrong. I love J-Lo and Shakira for other
shaking their asses and stuff. I know.
Musically?
I know. But I do like them musically. But Rihanna, I don't know why she is doing any. Is there a new album coming out? And I have to say that I am not the one that came up with that thought about the playing Metallica and Stones and all that stuff in between. I saw that and they were right. They said, "How NFL? How come you play Pantera? They've played Pantera,
Yeah,
Metallica, Megadeth.
played
They
them
played all
man.
kinds of rock music, and yet their halftime shows are Rihanna
Here's the
and
deal. Yeah,
and The Weeknd. It's like, what the fuck, NFL?
Here's the deal, man. Here's the deal, and I say that all the time.
Here's the deal.
Come on, Pantera is going to do this reboot of the band, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the bass player and the singer are going to put something together. At first, a lot of people were against it. Oh no, and I get that too, man. You can't duplicate that. But man, can you imagine Pantera?
That would be awesome.
With Zakk Wylde on guitar and the drummer from Anthrax on the drums playing that fucking halftime show. Could you imagine that?
That would be that would be cool. That would be fucking. That would. People would watch that shit.
Hey, Roger Goodell, that would be stepping out of the box. I know you're not used to that. I know you're not, because you're a simpleton. You ain't used to that. But stepping out of the box, Goodell, that's what you do.
I don't know who is booking these halftime show.
No, I won't get into that.
I don't understand it. Yeah, Rihanna, who hasn't had a hit for how many years already, and then she had a baby, but then that's basically it. I haven't seen anything.
And
about her.
She was in the ship movie with a ship thing.
She was in Battleship.
Yeah, Battleship. So
she's done some movies, but even Battleship was like what 5-10 years ago. I mean, it's not.
I get it, but
I don't, because there's nothing. At least when you go, if these celebrities are going to go on like a talk show, there's a reason. They have something that they're pushing. A new movie's coming out, a new album's coming out. What is the deal with Rihanna? I mean, what is? I don't know, man. I don't know.
And more power to her. She's probably getting paid a lot of money to do that halftime show.
Maybe she needs college fund for the baby.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think they got their money. The money line. And when it comes down to it, AC, it's all about the money, and that's it. So it'll be fun. Hopefully, and now we're talking about the Super Bowl. We don't get into sports that much, but we're talking about Super Bowl,
which won't be till February.
I'm hoping that douchebag Tom Brady is not in the Super Bowl, because I like to watch it.
Yeah. Can we make predictions? We want to do it already?
Make predictions. It ain't going to be my Steelers. My Steelers are not going to get in there. I don't know, man. Kansas City, shit. Sideshow Bob is looking pretty good.
And anybody who hasn't seen Patrick Mahomes or Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons, please Google both of them, because they are the same person.
No disrespect to him, but
no, that's the first person. Sideshow Bob is who I thought of when I saw Patrick Mahomes the first time. He looks like Sideshow Bob.
No disrespect to you, bro, but
and his hair used to be a little longer. I think
did.
So it made a little.
I mean, he probably took a razor.
I'm going to write down these Super Bowl predictions, because we might change them later.
Well, I think Kansas City's got a hell of a chance. I mean, they're looking really good, really good. Rams are not going to get back there again. There's something about that that's not working out. Obviously, the Raiders are toast. They've been toast.
Sorry, Godsmack.
Yeah, they've been toast for a long time. So I don't know, man. My Steelers are not going to get in there. Man, it's just going to be a fight. It's going to be a dog fight. And as long as that Tampa Bay crap doesn't get in there, there's talk about him trying to get Gronk to come back. And I was like, what the fuck?
How many times they got to retire?
You know what? Retire, Gronk. You're making enough money on the commercials.
And be done.
Well, Brady's in a lot of trouble now with his relationship, because
that's what they say.
Well, you know what? I believe it. She's probably had enough.
I don't know.
And he can't get his dick hard anymore. So that's probably what the problem is.
I don't know that for a fact either. I have no idea I'm sure he can afford pills. So what is your prediction then, that just Tampa Bay not be in it?
Oh shit. Fuck them. No, I'd have to say, oh my God. I don't know. I don't know how the teams are playing out. So
I don't know. Just throw something out there. We'll revise them later. I mean,
I'm going to say Steelers.
Okay.
I'm going to say Bears.
Okay.
That's it. So I don't know.
That would be good.
I don't know yet. So
okay. Well, I was gonna say.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Bears versus. That I hadn't thought that far yet because the Rams, like you say, Rams aren't going to get back in there.
Nah, I just don't see it. I don't see it
unless
The Rock comes and plays defensive line.
The Rock
because that video the other day. Oh my God! you walked in there and you said, "Hey, check this out." It was The Rock and Aaron Donald working out.
Yeah.
And The Rock is like 7 foot tall.
And at first, I didn't know who was next to him. I was like, "Oh, that guy who he's working out with is like looks half the size of him."
Yeah.
And then I find out it's Aaron Donald. I'm like, Aaron Donald's huge too.
This guy's a monster.
So The Rock is twice as big. I'm sorry, Aaron Donald. But congratulations, The Rock. You are still my number one.
Yeah, number one.
And someone keeps telling me like, "Oh, you and The Rock." I'm like, "Yeah, me and The Rock. What about it?" No problem. Okay, so the Bears versus, we're going to say, the Bills. Can that happen?
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
And the
Can
Bills.
we do the
No, it's
Bears
AFC.
and Bills?
It's AFC.
Shit.
Wait a minute. Yeah, you can. NFC, AFC.
We can't.
But I don't see your Bears getting there.
And I don't see the Bills either.
I don't see Pretty Boy getting there. He had his chance. He didn't get there.
That's why this is what, week 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to say Super Bowl predictions week 4.
Yeah.
Those might get revised later.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh, but I would like to see the Bills in the Super Bowl. The Bears, I'm just throwing them in there because I like the Bears.
Yeah.
And
well, your mom keeps talking about Josh Allen too.
Well, yeah, because he's a fireball boy.
Fireball boy.
Fireball boy, and I'm just, if somebody is watching on YouTube, my boobs are being caressed by the skeleton hands on my shirt.
Could you please stand up for a minute?
You want me to stand up?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second. I don't want to mess with my headphones because then I can't get my hair to sit back on.
There it is. There it is.
There they are.
Yep.
There they are. And they like perfectly fit.
Sturgis.
Right where my boobs are. Oh, yes. This is from Mountain.
Mountain and
his
Mountain and you. They went to Sturgis and brought us the shirts.
Yeah,
pretty cool. Yeah,
your shirt doesn't have boobs on it, or have little hands caressing the boobs.
I got a little shirt from another bar.
Okay.
Barcidius.
Okay, that's
not
Barcidius.
Big Dog AC Show. What's up? We're hanging out. No snacks tonight. I don't know what he's doing. He might be roller skating.
He's recovering from his Brazil trip.
Yeah, he is. I think he is. So no snacks tonight. We got a movie review coming up, man. It's going to be off the fucking charts. She actually listened to watch 3 or 4 movies or something.
No, it's an anthology. I watched a movie.
Yeah.
And it was a long movie though. So it felt like multiples.
So we're gonna do that later. We're also gonna get into the pictures of Razor Sharp Studio.
Big Dog's photo rock and roll history.
Ooh, there's a lot of history.
He's gonna draw a number.
There was a lot of history. There's a lot of naked women. There's a lot of partying. A lot of stuff, man.
Yep. And this is once again Halloween month.
Oh shit!
First week. Ghosts is our theme, or my theme. You're gonna still do whatever you're gonna do.
I'm actually gonna play some Ghost after we're done.
Okay, play Ghost. Yeah. Ghost is an awesome band, also.
Yeah.
And then I have my movie review, and I have the 5 common types of ghosts and spirits.
Wow, that's gonna be crazy. 5. Yeah. How do you judge 5 common types of ghosts and spirits?
I don't know. This website did. They're not ranked from 1 to 5. It's just the different types.
So what makes it?
It's different types. I'll get into that later. And then we also have words of wisdom from a special person, Queen Potato.
Yeah. That was
that's what we're calling her, Queen Potato.
She has said some stuff while we're sitting there and we're like, what? Yeah. We got some fun coming up.
Yes.
Hang out with us. We appreciate you listening. We're on all the formats. We're actually going to donate some coin to the animal shelters.
Yes.
Because, every time I look at Instagram and shit, I see these dogs and cats that are being adopted and have been mistreated. I would love to get my hands on somebody that mistreats an animal. I really would. I would just love it. I'd probably be locked up for that.
Hey, this is Big Dog
and AC
from the Big Dog and AC Show podcast. After 20 years plus in the radio industry, I want to share my stories with you. Rock and roll is a lifestyle. Join the podcast now. Warning, explicit content.
Bigdog AC Show. We're hanging out.
I smiled to the camera.
Yeah, you did. AC, as you can tell, AC is in the Razor Sharp Studios chilling. Yep. Yeah, it's hard to get you. It's hard to get you out of bed and get you into the studios. But you're in. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
This hair thing is like. Here's rock and roll. Oh well, rock and roll Kitty just brought something in the studio.
What'd she bring in the studio?
A moth that's flying up to the ceiling.
Man,
so she just is on the. It's up there. It's on the lights now.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Yeah. Kitty, you can't bring that stuff in and let it go.
Yeah.
She's got to keep it.
Yeah.
Well, so now she's going to be staring at the walls and the ceiling. Poor moth. Anyways.
Bigdog AC Show.
Here we are.
We appreciate you listening.
It is time for Bigdog's photo rock and roll history.
I think it is. And the thing is, last time we did the show, we talked about Godsmack and doing all that meet and greet and hanging out with those guys, man. They were fucking cool as shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to pick another number. And the thing with the studio is all the pictures are around the studio. They're actually down here. I mean, there's so many, and there's so many more that we haven't even put up. So,
and there's an extra moth flying around.
Yeah, we got a moth now because fucking rock and roll Kitty can't get the moth. Get the fucking moth.
Is she sitting down there?
So now we're gonna get the moth protectors of the world trying to keep rock and roll Kitty.
Oh no, she's gonna knock some shit down.
Yeah,
she's trying to
get the moth. Get it.
So here's our little cup.
Here it is, right
here.
It's
got the numbers of all the pictures around here.
Yeah, so
Bigdog. Okay, I gotta explain it. Some people didn't know that's what it is.
Go ahead.
So I wrote them down. I wrote the numbers down.
AC.
So now you're gonna pull out a number.
Yep.
Ready?
Yes. Here we go.
Here you
go. See what picture this is. I know everybody's waiting to see what picture.
It's so dramatic. They have to wait.
Oh shit.
What is it? What number is it?
Oh shit.
What number is it?
Number 2.
Oh gosh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Number 2.
So explain number 2.
I think that's the one.
That's the one right there.
Yeah, no, it's right there because we started there.
No, we started with the Nikki Six picture.
No, we started with Jackal.
No, we didn't.
Did we? Yeah, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, that's 7.
No.
We started right there.
We started Nikki Six. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So
7,
2 right
8.
there. 2 right
2
there.
is that one.
Okay, here's 2. Here's 2.
Okay.
2 is me and my friend, or my bass player, and one of my best friends ever.
From your band?
Yeah, from my band. And I roadied for this guy for a while. And when they broke up, I grabbed him and his drummer, put him in my garage, and pissed off a lot of neighbors. So my band was Red Rum. We had a good run. So I said, hey man, I got backstage passes for Rush. And we had always wanted to see Neil Peart, whatever, the bass player, or no, the drummer, play. I mean, the guy's an animal. He's awesome. So I got backstage. So we go to I think it was Shoreline Amphitheater. I'm not sure. So we go to Shoreline Amphitheater, and the guys, record companies took us around the corner, and there was Geddy Lee. He was just standing there, and he's all, oh shit, did I do something wrong? Because he thought that, we were gonna.
Because you guys are big guys.
Yeah, we're big dudes. And I'm on, no man, just good to meet you. Had a good time. He was a great guy. Killer show. It was really cool. I think we ended up at a strip bar that night. It was really nice. Man.
Not with Geddy Lee though.
No, he was just happy to see us not throw him out of the event. So it was cool. It was a good time. Me and Dwayne had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Killer show. Awesome show.
What album was that? Do you remember?
I don't know. I think it was a little later on in their career. 2112 was when me and my friend Jim Painter used to listen to them, and they had all the other stuff with Tom Sawyer and all that shit. But that was a little later, and I've always wanted to see that drummer, and he was a badass. He passed away a little bit after that, but he was a badass, man. It was cool to see Rush in general, and of course that drummer. So it was
You guys
cool.
have front row seats, or where were you in the?
I don't know. I think we were in like 200s, which is Shoreline Amphitheater is pretty good because you're up over everybody.
Yeah.
So if I get it,
So you weren't the lawn; you were still on the seat.
Yeah, I mean, if I could get 200, you're kind of right in there. It's like when I took my dad to see B.B. King there. Yeah, the 200s, it was perfect. You could see everything. So, yeah,
that's not bad.
Yeah, so it was cool. We had a good time. That is what the picture is. The number 2 picture. Me, Geddy Lee, and my bass player, my best friend Dwayne. So we had a good time. Yeah,
awesome. So we're gonna post that picture up, so everyone can see who it is.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, huh?
Kind of.
It's rock and roll.
I don't know. It's not that cool.
You
It's
know
like
what?
whatever. I'm just kidding. Yes, it's cool because you get to see all these people. You've met all these people, and it's pretty amazing because a lot of people don't get that chance. A lot of fans don't get the chance.
No, they don't.
To
they
go
don't.
meet
And you know, for the longest time, I didn't get that chance either. And I just put myself in a position to get that chance.
Mm-hmm.
So that was it.
Yeah,
that's fun.
So Red Rum, we might be playing some songs from Red Rum.
Yeah,
maybe
we could
later on.
We could. You know, I'm thinking
Halloween.
about putting something together. I actually wrote a song when I was in Red Rum called World of Destruction. This was long before Symphony of Destruction and Black Metallica came out and all this. I just in my bedroom just wrote this song. And all of a sudden, all the riots and all the bullshit hit. And I'm like, fuck, I just wrote that before it ever hit.
So you're like a Nostradamus then?
I think so. I think so.
You gonna write a song? This year? Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
I would love to write a song this year.
Yeah. Okay. So
okay.
Do we want to go back to then so that was Bigdog's photo rock and roll history.
Yes.
Number 2. And I will post that picture.
Yeah, that's coming up. You'll see the picture. Yeah. You'll see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have snacks this week. He's doing something else. Yeah.
Nope.
He's arguing with a shower curtain rod, something like
He's
that.
He's having issues at home. No.
Yeah, he is.
So now we have to fill all this time.
We do.
That we got that Razor Sharp Studios pays us for.
Yeah, they do.
Right.
They pay us kind of a little bit of money
in beer.
In beer. A little bit of
well,
cash.
We can do the 5 common types of ghosts and spirits if you're interested.
I'm not interested in ghosts and spirits.
Well, do you want to?
But we're gonna do it anyways.
Because this week is Ghost Week.
That's right.
This is the first week of Halloween.
We are building up to Halloween.
Yes.
We are going to have a special show for you on October 31st. You have to listen to this thing.
Me and Snacks are going to get Bigdog into a cemetery.
Fuck that.
Might get him to lay into a grave. I'm not sure. And then
I don't know where you guys are coming up with that stuff, but
I'm sorry. This hair situation I got going on is freaking
I'm
ridiculous.
actually going to bring your dad out there to the cemetery with me. He'll watch me and protect me. He will.
He'll just say, do you know me? Do you know me? Whatever ghost that pops up, do you know me?
Hey.
I think I recognize you.
Hey, that's my yeah. So we're looking forward to these shows every weekend for Halloween.
Yes.
It's going to be a blast.
I'm looking forward to them.
Yeah.
I don't know if you are.
You're like, I am too. I mean, I'm looking forward to them. You know, everything's always exciting when I'm hanging with you, AC.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is. Anyways, we really don't have that much more to talk about.
No. Okay. So I'm going to go over the 5 common types of ghosts and spirits.
Whoa, start doing it.
Okay. Are you ready?
I was ready 5 minutes ago.
Okay. Number 1.
Yes.
These are not ranked in order or anything. This is just 5.
Okay.
The interactive personality.
Interactive personality.
So I will read what it says. I believe this is from gravestones.com.
Why are you whispering?
Because I'm trying to make it spooky and sexy at the same time.
Spooky and sexy.
So if people get off on that, here we go.
Oh, shit. Here
this
we go.
Is your time. Okay. So this is the most common of all ghosts spotted. Usually a deceased person, someone you know, a family member, or perhaps even a historical figure. These ghosts can be friendly or not, but often show themselves to others in a variety of ways. They can be visible, they can speak or make noises, touch you, or even emit an odor like perfume or cigar smoke, etc., to let you know they are there. And I swear, there have been times every once in a while that I swear I get a whiff of just a smell. It's not cigar smoke, but it's like some kind of a smoky type thing that reminds me of my uncle. And I swear every once in a while I do get that.
Here in the studio?
Here, not in studio, but in the house.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
even at our other house. And just every once in a while you just
So
get
you
just get like a little sniff of something.
So you think he's hanging around a little bit,
I
chilling
don't know.
a little bit?
Maybe people just come and check on us,
They do.
You
Just
never
kinda
know.
look around.
So experts say though that this type of ghost retains his former personality former personality of when they were alive and can feel emotions. Oh, I hope not. And often they're visiting you to comfort you or let you know something's important. So if you happen to see a lost loved one, chances are they are there because they feel you want or need to see them.
Wow.
That's kind of cool though.
It is cool.
Has there been anything that, that you've smelled or seen or felt like from your dad or something?
Not from my dad, but the other night the cat took a shit in the cat box. Man, it stunk the fuck
and
up.
Who did you feel that was?
I was like, damn it.
Did you feel that was something?
No, I asked
an enemy or something?
I asked you kindly, can you empty the cat box? Because she just rips it like at 4 a.m. And she covers it very well. It's covered very well. But the actual stink of that coming out of her ass is horrible.
I know the thing is, I can hear it, or I can smell it, but I just pretend that I'm still sleeping and I wait for you to tell me that that it bothers you. Then I get up and do it because I don't want to get up.
So now you know that me and AC sleep together.
Well, yeah, because we got Rock and Roll Kitty.
Yeah,
so.
Oh my God. She stays up all night, running her down up and down the hallway.
Rock and Roll Kitty, not me.
Crapping the hell out of everything. And I'm like, Cat, come on, Cat, you're killing me. But when we go to bed, she's laying right next to me. And I think, she's going to stay right there the whole night.
You should know because her farts smell bad.
I cover her up with a blanket to keep the farts in the blanket.
In defense of Rock and Roll Kitty, the reason why she doesn't lay next to Bigdog all night long, though, is because he jumps around a lot. Do you want to talk about your dream that you had where you literally kicked your leg up and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Here's the deal. And I'm going to patent that. Here's the deal.
I'm going to have to do in the video. Here's the deal. Flashing. Here's the deal.
Here's the deal.
I'm
watching a Jason Statham movie. I don't know what it's called. What was it called? The one where he's killing folks?
I was asleep. So I don't know.
I mean, and it's all action from day boom, boom, boom. And I don't watch that because, I can't sleep. I'm like, fuck, that's awesome. So, man, I couldn't sleep the whole night after watching that. He's killing people and knocking people out and shit. And I'm middle of the night. I got some guy coming after me and I just start kicking and shit. AC's like, go to sleep, you son of a bitch.
You kicked the blankets went up.
That motherfucker I guarantee that some bitch wasn't coming in there. I got him. I got whoever it was.
That's good to know. Yeah, I was safe.
Yeah, you were safe.
No,
you would have never known. You were sleeping snoring.
I was sleeping.
So anyways,
and then you woke me up.
I can't watch those movies. I can't watch them. I have to go to sleep.
You can't watch horror movies. You can't watch action movies. You need to go to sleep.
I like watching porn. Porn movies are good. Porns are awesome.
Really? Porns are awesome. I didn't see your boner sticking up in the middle. I'll look for that.
You will. Would you look? Would you look for that boner?
Yes. If I wake up and you're like, "What? Oh, hello."
No, you gotta hop on.
Yep.
Hop on. Okay. We need to stop.
Slow down now.
Bigdog.
We're building up to Halloween here.
AC show. How are we building up to Halloween with a boner?
Well, we're building up to the fifth common type of ghost. Yeah. Okay, here's number 2.
Okay, go ahead.
Ectoplasm or ectomist. That's the second type.
Is that like a fart, the mist? What is it? No. What is it?
It's like a fog or a mist that's swirling. So
that could be like a ghost or some shit?
It says if you've ever seen a mist or fog that almost looks like it's swirling, it could be the ectoplasm or ectomist. If so, you may be witnessing what paranormal investigators deem as an ectomist or ghostly mist. This vaporous cloud usually appears several feet off the ground and can move swiftly or simply stay still, almost like it's orbiting. These ghostly encounters have been captured on many videos and in photographs and can be white, gray, or even black. Although they can simply appear this way, linger, then move away quickly, sometimes ectoplasms appear before becoming a full-bodied apparition. Many people have witnessed them outdoors in graveyards, battlefields, and historical sites. So if we went to the cemetery, we might see ectoplasm.
Really?
Yes, but you don't want to go, so we'll see what happens.
Well, here's the thing.
We might get you.
We're not going to the fucking cemetery.
But me and Snacks really want to go.
Fuck. Well, then you guys go. You and Snacks need to go. Just go.
We might. We'll see
when
what
you
happens.
come running back to the house, crazy as shit because you're scared the fuck out of yourself. Well, we'll have to record that.
You never know.
Yeah.
We might have to be put into asylums after that because we'll just go crazy.
So I'll be by myself.
Yes, then you can do the show by yourself. You and Rock and Roll Kitty.
No, I'll get Barsidious coming down. Do it up.
Yeah. Maybe so. Barsidious is haunted too.
What's the next one?
The next one is the poltergeist. Of course, from the movies, right? Okay.
Shit.
Perhaps one of the most popular terms.
Yeah.
It's the noisy ghost is what it means because it has the ability to move or knock things over, make noise, and manipulate the physical environment. So many of us have heard the term before. Poltergeist is actually one of the rarest forms of hauntings and to many the most terrifying because I can see how that would be terrifying. Loud knocking, sounds, lights turning on and off, doors slamming, even fires breaking out mysteriously have all been attributed to this type of a spiritual disturbance. Another frightening aspect of the poltergeist is that the event usually starts out slowly and mildly, then begins to intensify. And while many times poltergeist activity is harmless and ends quickly, they have been known to actually become dangerous.
Wow.
So if you've seen the poltergeist movies,
I've seen the movie,
shit gets real in those movies.
So in the movie, it gets real.
Yeah.
But is it real in real life? I mean, man, that's pretty crazy shit.
I mean, I don't know. Some people believe in ghosts, some don't.
No.
So this is just one of the types.
I mean, I do. I believe in it. I believe in something because I remember laying in bed and I had my Rottweiler Justice right next to me. And I woke up and there was this big black figure or something standing next to me. And I thought, fuck, that's, and then the dog went after that.
Mm-hmm.
So if I saw it, my dog
saw it.
Yeah, he went after it.
So you maybe waking up kind of checking it out. But then the dog seeing it actually going after it.
He went, it was standing. It was standing there. It was like standing right there.
Do you know the history of that house?
I don't know what the history was.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Who knows?
No, I don't know. I have no idea.
There could be something that happened there.
I mean, it took me a minute to realize that if he jumped out the bed after it, if he saw it, it was there.
Yeah.
So.
Well, like Rock and Roll Kitty's always staring, and cats. Anybody who has cats.
Well, just like
they're always fucking staring at the wall, like there's something there.
Your niece went to your grandfather's.
Yeah, when we were at the funeral.
Yeah, funeral, and she walked in, and what did she say?
She said, "Ghost."
Ghost.
She pointed at. There was nobody there.
Yeah.
It was just a couple of us family members in the back, and then there was the casket there.
Yeah.
She pointed to his casket and said, "Ghost."
Yeah.
And she was 2, I think.
He was probably right there.
He was probably standing right there. I completely believe that. When she said that, I didn't dismiss her. I was like, "Oh, really? Where?" I was like, "Oh." But yeah, he was. I'm sure he was probably there.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
I think so.
Okay, so number 4 is orbs.
Orbs. I've seen these hocus pocus bullshit ghost things on TV when they have the orbs flying around.
Oh yeah.
Oh please.
And a lot of that is dust. I mean, seriously, a lot of it's just dust in the air, and I agree. I
don't really think that shit's real. I don't.
You just said that you thought it was.
No, I don't think that that's real. The orbs? Yeah. I mean, come on, man.
But you think that some of the other ones?
Oh
were real?
Yeah, I'm sure there's stuff. I'm sure there's stuff everywhere.
Well, orbs, are probably the most photographed type of anomaly, which I agree that everyone takes pictures and sees something. They appear as a transparent or translucent ball of light that's hovering over the ground. Many ghost hunters and guests on ghosts and gravestones are surprised to see them in their photos. Yeah, okay, so I believe that orbs are the soul of a human or even an animal that has died and is traveling around from one place to another.
So
the circular shape they take on makes it easier for them to move around and is often the first state they appear in before they become a full-bodied apparition.
So is Rock and Roll Kitty an orb?
No.
She's running around like a crazy maniac.
She's running around trying to chase a moth that she brought in here and then let out.
She goes to the bathroom in the box and just runs full speed down the fucking hallway.
That's not.
I mean, just bat out of hell. If the back door's open, she jumps and runs through that. It's unbelievable. So when you went,
what does that have to do?
When you went and you adopted her, you couldn't adopt some old kitty. You had to get that one.
She was sleeping in the sun. She let me touch her feet. Had no problem. And that's what I don't know. That's what I looked for. That she wasn't gonna be all crazy when I touched her feet. And she was all mellow and calm when I got her.
Yeah, you picked her up.
And then I picked her up, and now she's crazy. But when they're in the shelter or in the animal center or whatever, there's so many other animals there that their personalities are not coming through because they have to just survive. It's like survival.
They're just sitting there.
They're just there trying to make the most of it, trying to be comfortable.
I guarantee you one thing for sure. When she was in there, none of the other cats fucked with her.
Oh, I don't think so.
No, hell no. She stands up to the dogs out here in the neighborhood.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Yeah, she does. She does not back down. So
she's a big kitty.
Yeah, she is.
She's big.
She'll get you too.
They don't show their true personalities till you get them home, and then they're with you, and then they get comfortable, and then they're in their own little space. And that's when you see how they are. Well, you can't really tell when they're out, when they're in a shelter.
I have to tell you, when I realized the Rock and Roll Kitty was when you were gone. You went to your folks when they were living in Fresno, California, and you went and she was here with me, and it was like a couple days into that was it. She stuck to me like glue.
She's a good kitty.
And I thought, you know what? She's a good ass kitty. I think we should dress. Did you spill it everywhere?
I'm pouring my beer and I fucking spilled it. How does that happen? I'm just pouring.
You've had a couple?
No.
Maybe? No?
I've had a couple, but still, how does that fucking happen?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Big Dog AC Show. Thanks for listening. We're
got
hanging
one more
out.
goal. Got one more.
I know. We're going to get to it. Hold on. It's the Big Dog AC Show.
This is the Big Dog and AC Show.
Yes, it is. AC's looking like 80s rock and roll over there.
Check out our YouTube channel.
Yeah, check out our YouTube channel
if you want.
Yeah, you got to check it out.
And all our social media, though.
Social
we're
media.
Going to post them.
Go at one more.
One more. Okay, funnel ghost. This is the last of the 5 common types of ghosts in the spirit.
Funnel ghost.
Funnel ghost. Most often spotted in homes or old historical buildings, a funnel ghost or vortex is frequently associated with a cold spot. So if you ever walk through a room and then you get like a really cold chill right there in the middle, funnel ghost. They usually take on the shape of a swirling funnel, and most paranormal experts believe they are a loved one returning for a visit or even a former resident of the home. More likely, I'm sure.
Wow.
Appearing as a wisp of light or a swirling spiral of light, they are often caught in photographs or on video.
Damn.
That is it.
So that's not the one you really want to see. Oh, shit. Scares the fuck out of you.
I feel like I've probably seen orbs. Because those are all around all the time.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, the ectoplasm, poltergeist, no. Ectoplasm, maybe. And then the interactive personality, yes. I feel like I have seen.
So there witnessed.
It is. Yeah. So
there it is.
Those are the 5 common types of ghosts and spirits.
And you're going to get some kind of Halloween information for the rest of this month because it's going to happen every weekend. Now, coming up, we have a movie review that is actually going to blow your fucking socks off.
Blow your fucking minds, hopefully.
Yeah. Yes,
I hope we're not building it up too much.
Stick around to the Big Dog AC Show.
Hey, this is the Big Dog
and AC
from the Big Dog and AC Show podcast. We talk rock and roll.
And don't forget horror movies.
You can find us anywhere you get your podcasts.
There's craziness and debauchery.
And no politics. Join the podcast now. Warning, explicit content.
Big Dog AC Show. I'm excited because there's a new movie coming out. It's got Bette Midler in it.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Hocus Pocus 2?
Oh, shit.
Is that it?
Give me some boobs.
You're excited for that?
Boobs.
You're excited for that one.
So.
I have to say that I know a lot of people think Hocus Pocus is like a cult classic that is like Halloween, Disney.
Go ahead and ruin it for me. Go ahead.
Have you seen it?
I know, but I just like big boobs. So
you like Bette Midler's banana boobs is what you were like trying to say.
That's what Snacks tells me. Yeah.
I think that's what you said at one time too. But Hocus Pocus was okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not like a big fan of Hocus Pocus. I tried to watch it and it was fine. No, I shouldn't say I tried. I watched it. and it was okay.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
But you like Beetlejuice better.
I do like Beetlejuice better. I do like Beetlejuice better. But
No.
Beetlejuice is better.
No.
Like that.
And Winona Ryder does not have big boobs. No.
No. Gina Davis is in it.
Gina Davis was hot. Alex Baldwin's
hot.
Alex then. Back then he was hot, but he's not. He's getting ready to be prosecuted.
Well, I know.
So, come on, man.
I know.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. I don't want to see that happen to the guy, but fuck, how do you explain what happened? He can't.
Maybe it was a ghost.
No. Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, it's Halloween.
It could be.
Blame it on Halloween, Alec. Blame it on Halloween.
Yes.
Yes.
So
here it is. Bigdog AC show. Here is the big movie review.
I don't know if it's a big movie review.
It's just
but it's a movie.
Gonna be amazing.
It's a movie review.
You said movie review. But you said you had two different weird shit in there.
I said
Yeah.
It is one movie. So we're getting into it now.
We're getting into it.
AC's movie review.
AC. You get your little jib.
I know. I know.
It's AC's movie review.
Okay, so the movie I watched was called Ghost Stories. It was from 2020. I thought it was more recent, but apparently not. It was from India on Netflix. TVMA horror thriller. The little previews they had looked like, oh, it might be actually creepy. I'm like, oh, maybe the ones in India, they're gonna actually show some shit and it's gonna be like really crazy and shit.
They don't show any shit.
Well, I was hoping that it was gonna be slightly different. Yeah. 2 hours and 24 minutes. So I'm not gonna say that I regretted the whole 2 hours and 24 minutes because I don't. It was 4 different stories. It was an anthology, all from different Indian directors, producers, writers, everything. Each one was different. So that was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I didn't hate the whole 2 hours and a half. It was fine. There were 4 stories. I'm just going to name them. They didn't really name them. So I'm going to say it. Like the first one was a nurse. The second one was like some zombie creature, zombie town thing. Then it was a babysitter. And then the bride. Those are the ones that I'm calling it like that. They weren't bad. I just wouldn't say that they were horror scary to me.
So if these movies ever got released to the theaters, would you pay your $20 to go see them?
No, but I don't pay $20 for anybody anymore.
No, you just see it right there.
I just wait till it comes out. Yeah. I'm sorry. I will just wait. I'm not going to pay $20 for anybody.
The only movie I'd pay $20 for was The Dirt from Molly Crew.
I wouldn't pay $20 for that.
You're damn right I'd pay $20.
No, I wouldn't.
I would run down the street buck naked with a bottle of Jack Daniels for those
It's
guys.
too bad we didn't know that because we could have done that before, but it didn't happen. So, okay. What? So each one of these movies they're not connected. So it's not like it's all one long theme or anything. They're all separate. I'm wondering if some of what's going on in these movies are like cultural, and I don't want to say that they're all cultural because I don't understand them, but I'm wondering if some of this stuff hits harder to home if you're from there versus like American, only because some of these things did not feel scary to me, but that was the whole point of the story.
Right.
So like maybe it's like some sort of mythology somewhere or some folklore. And I was trying to look for folklore to do for the ghost show to tie in with this movie. And I was having a hard time. So, but anyways, so the first one, here comes Rock and Roll Kitty. She just messed up some stuff. Yeah. Kitties.
Yeah.
So actually I did like the first one. I'm going to call her the nurse. She was a younger girl, probably in her 20s, having an affair with an older married man, which you kind of figured when she was like calling him and texting him, and he's all, "Oh, I can't show up tonight, honey." I'm
oh shit.
It's like, oh yeah, okay.
I gotta
so
be
you find
home.
you find out he's married, but she's there to take care of this elderly woman. And her son was supposed to be there for a couple of days to help take care of her, and it looked like he hadn't been there, and so she's trying to help her and all this stuff. And ultimately at the end of that little like 20-minute, 30-minute story, there's a twist and you're like, oh shit, oh really? Okay. So that kind of made it, to me, it made it more sad than anything than ghostly or scary. It was kind of sad to me. The next one was this one guy was going to,
I got
is
rock
Kitty
and
there?
roll
Oh, there's
Kitty.
Kitty.
Yep.
So if you're on YouTube, you can see her walking around. Hi,
Yeah.
babies. Hello. Are you here for the movie review?
No, she's not.
No?
No.
Okay. This one guy.
She's here for the kitty review.
She's here for the kitty. Hi. What you doing? Hi. This one guy is going to a small town or a small village or whatever, and to do some sort of governmental record keeping work that, once again, that's something that I'm not sure. There must be something cultural there that I don't get, but I kind of like watching these movies just to see the different cultures and different backgrounds and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so he went, and this village was deserted, and then he finds these two kids, and they're trying to help him through it. There's like some, it's like these people from the village, they've turned into, the ones that haven't gotten eaten are turned into, it's almost like a vampire thing, but then it's like a zombie thing. So they're like a cross between a zombie, but then they have vampire teeth. So zombie vampire things.
And then ex-girlfriend.
Yeah. And then the leader of it is, he's got hair all over him, like he's a caveman type ape man thing.
Damn.
But he eats the people. I don't know. It was just kind of weird. And there was a little bit of gore in it. And
What was the name of the movie?
The movie is called Ghost Stories.
Okay.
But it's got 4 different movies, like 4 little segments in it. And they don't have the titles of each one. They go from one to the next one. And each one's produced by 4 different directors and writers and everything. 4 different people.
So on a scale of 1 to 5
I'm
beers.
not getting to that then.
All right.
Well, hold on. So that was the second one.
Yeah.
The second one was kind of it kind of didn't make a whole lot of sense to me, especially like the ending was they tried to do like a I'll just say it's like a Wizard of Oz type thing. If people have seen the Wizard, they'll kind of know what I'm talking about.
Ouch.
But it kind of didn't fully make sense to me. So that was that one. And then the next one was, I'm calling it The Babysitter, where this woman would babysit this one kid. He looked like he was maybe, I don't know, 9-10 years old, for the single dad, I guess. So she would babysit him, the kid. And then her husband apparently didn't like it. She became pregnant. The little kid didn't like the fact that she was pregnant because he thought it was going to take time away from him, even though that's not his mom.
Son of a bitch.
That's the babysitter. So I don't know. And he figured out a way to kind of fuck her up kind of thing with the baby.
What the fuck's the matter with people?
And so they never really clarified what the deal was with the kid. But apparently he could, when he was drawing pictures and stuff, he can scratch like a black mark in her belly, and then she'd have like pains from the baby and stuff. And then she'd have bad dreams. And it was just a lot of weird shit that was happening. And then they had like this whole aspect of crows, because she was feeding this family of crows that were in her attic. Apparently the husband didn't care that there were crows in there. And then the little kid was trying to figure out if the nest of crows, like the eggs were kind of like corresponding to the baby being in her belly. So then he asked his dad what the baby chicks ate, and he said worms. So then he put worms up in the nest, and then the babysitter got mad because the kid was messing with the crow nest, and he had an egg there, and then the egg cracked, and then there's this and this, and then she had issues. She had mental issues, and then she basically went to a full-on crazy collapse, mental collapse. And then you see her in the nursery, I'll just say this, covered in blood, and she's like hallucinating, thinking that she's got wings for arms. So she starts plucking, trying to take the feathers off her arms, but it's really just her skin that she's pulling off.
Damn.
Weird kind of crazy shit. So there was that.
How many more you got?
And then one more is The Bride. I'm calling it The Bride.
Okay.
this woman, she agrees. She meets this guy. They agree to an arranged marriage. So they're going through like all the little things where they got to meet, and then the families meet and all the stuff. And she thinks everything's basically too good to be true. So of course it's too good to be true. So after they get married, he talks about even right before they get married, because they said, well, the last person that needs to agree to this marriage is Granny, and Granny has died. Okay. And he's all, oh, well, I'll go ahead and I'll talk to her. And then the fiance is like, well, how are you going to talk to her? She's dead. And he's all, oh, no, I'm going to talk to her. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Red flag. Hello. She still goes through with the wedding, the marriage. She still gets married to this dude. Their wedding night, they're there at this beautiful house. That I guess it's the granny's house, so the parents live there, and then he lives there. So then him and his wife live there. And he said, Granny opens the door. So okay, Granny's dead, right?
Yep.
So talking about ghosts. Granny opens the door and he's all, oh, hello, Granny. Oh, yeah, I didn't hear you knock. Okay. Oh, good night, Granny. So the thing that they always used to do when he was growing up was saying good night, Granny. And they would play hide and seek and that kind of thing. So he said good night, Granny. So then she said the ghost apparently told him to have the wife say good night to her. And then the wife's like, what are you talking about? Who am I going to say good night to? You're crazy. So big drama because she wouldn't say good night, Granny. So then she goes off crazy because everyone's acting like Granny's still alive. And then she goes in Granny's room and she's like, fuck you, Granny. I don't see your face. And fuck you. Like she goes off on the shit.
Damn.
Fuck you. And then shortly after that, something bad happens to the bride. So we'll say, without giving too much away, that, Granny probably had some sort of influence on that whole thing. So this being the ghost episode.
Yes.
But
we got.
I'm sure she was a ghost.
We got 3 or 4 more to go.
No, that was no. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not right now.
No.
Next one's not going to be a ghost. Next one, I think, is going to be, I think I'm going to do a witch theme next weekend.
So stick around for that.
Witches. But so anyway, so those were the 4 movies. They were interesting. I'm not going to say that they were particularly scary because they didn't scare me at all. One of them was a little gory, but not too bad. So I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5 beers.
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5 beers.
And you don't do that. I mean, 3 out of 5 is pretty good.
I'm giving it 3 out of 5 because it was an anthology. There were 4 different things. Some of them had a good story. Some of them did not. And then boom, 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. AC's movie review.
Yes.
We're
Ghost
back.
Stories.
We're back. Ghost Stories. We're going to have one next weekend. It's probably getting, I don't know what's going to happen. The weekend after, we're trying to get snacks up here to do a little stuff for Halloween.
Yeah.
If we can get them, man, it'd be awesome.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, so we're hanging around a little bit. Here's the deal. We always talk about, what people say and what our folks say. My dad said some crazy ass shit and ow, the cat just bit me. And I mean, she just bit me.
She's with you this time, not me. What the hell?
No, I'm not touching this thing. Look at her.
I hope people can see her sitting on your lap.
She looks crazy as shit. I'm not touching. No, get stop. Anyways, we've talked about some stuff that our parents have said, and we're like, what in the hell is that? So you have words of wisdom from your father.
No, that's from my mom.
Oh, your mom. That's right. Yeah.
This is Queen Potatoes. Well, because everyone, we're trying to give them some sort of name.
Yeah.
Queen Potato.
Queen Potato said something a few months ago that we thought was pretty good.
And I think we've said before, but this is her quintessential thing that don't talk out the side of your mouth. Your face. I fucked it up already. Don't talk out the side of your face.
Yeah, because she was telling your dad he's talking out of his ass.
Yeah.
She will not say that.
She won't say that. Just say talking out of his ass. But that's what she won't say that.
No,
talking out of the side of your face.
Side of your face. And we were like, what? And she goes,
that was the funny. Oh, don't talk out of the side of your face. Like, what?
What?
Mom, just say talk out of the side of your ass. But no. But my mom, we have named her Queen Potato.
Queen Potato.
Because instead of potato, she says potato.
Potato.
And she's the queen of the family.
She is the queen. Well, the reason she's the queen of potato is because she makes the best potato salad ever.
She does.
Ever.
But try to get her to do it now. She won't.
No, she won't do it. But you know, you've tried to duplicate that shit.
I'm pretty close.
Yeah,
I'm almost.
You're right there, but you're not really there. So you keep practicing.
I will.
Yep. Big Dog AC Show. Thanks for listening. We're gonna step off right now. Next week, maybe we'll get Snacks in here and see what the fuck he's been doing for a week. I don't know.
We'll see. But next week is going to be our witch episode.
Witch episode next week. We appreciate you listening. We are on all the formats. All you got to do is look around, check us out.
Yeah, especially check out our new YouTube channel.
Yes, yeah.
Because now there's video.
You can
We're
see
actually
me
doing stuff.
You can see me laying here chilling out with a kabatsu on my
watch us drinking beer as we're talking.
We appreciate you listening. Cool. Thank you very much. We'll be back next week because we're going to do a show every weekend
leading up to Halloween.
Peace out.